I am now the proud owner of the brightest pink in the entire game. I can just feel the jealousy. But no, there's probably not very many people jealous of this. Though it is kind of an expensive dye. It's like 66 gold, I think it was.
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
Yeah, pretty expensive. And I didn't buy it neither. So what is more of the circumstance in which I have it is, from buying the Heart of Thorns expansion, I got this slot, which, when I got it, came with a level 80 booster thing, which is for characters under level 80, boosts them automatically to level 80. Like, they could be level 1 and just level 80 immediately, like that. And they would be given all of this exotic gear and everything that's all up to level 80. So yeah, pretty cool. And there was other stuff that came with that. So right now I am on my armor smith. And yeah, with the level 80 booster came like 2 dye packs from using it. There was a regular dye pack which gave me like 5 different dyes, and then there was a special dye pack which gave me the opportunity to grab any dye essentially I wanted of the rare dyes, which ultimately I decided
How may I assist you?
with let me double check what it's called. It's called Electro Pink, which is of the Tiny dye pack set. Along that list there is also, let's see if I can find them, Electro Lemon, Electro Purple, Electro Peach, Electro Lime, and Electro Blue. The most expensive being Electro Blue. But me wanting to collect all of the pink dyes before the blue ones, I had to go with pink. So yeah, Electro Blue is like 100 something gold worth on the trading post. I just sort of decided for the pink, just for my shin kicker. Shin kicking Rajun.
Someday I will establish my promise.
Anywho, welcome back to more Guild Wars. No, it hasn't been that I have not been doing anything in Minecraft. In fact, I've been doing a number of things in Minecraft, like helped with a bit of a secret project for a map. I'm probably not going to really bring anything up of it here, but if you ask me about it, I'll definitely tell you more about it. Let's see. I've helped situate something on like a private server for like a bit of like a contest thing that they've been doing.
My crew is on the verge of a breakthrough.
It's like a bit of a build project thing. I've been helping set that up for them
How are you?
and like help figure it out. So yeah. Alright, I remember what I was going to snag from here.
Excelsior.
I wanted to grab this Tome of Knowledge. Let me tell you about the last time I was trying to record at a bank. I was just listening to the most leveling spam I've ever heard in my entire life. Now, using this Tome of Knowledge here and now would actually be quite a waste. Like, I would rather use it when I'm just a bit higher level, which actually isn't much trouble to get to, really. I mean, it's mostly exploration and a few story quests and stuff,
Everything has a place in the eternal alchemy.
along with this slot and a few awesome stuff. the level 80 boost also gave me a bit of gold, which was kind of cool. I literally haven't done anything since the level 80 boost, besides like trying to organize my stuff. So yeah, that's pretty awesome, and says a lot about what all I got out of that. Now let's talk about how my crafting has been going. So I've gotten 4 of the 6 ascended items I need made. I have had the boots made, the coat made, the helmet made, and the shoulders made. So I need the leggings and the gloves now for my Ventari set of my ascended set for my main. But that's not all my main has going on for, which I will show you in a second. So here's something cool about playing this game a little more seriously. When going for achievements, you essentially get rewarded. Sometimes from achievements you get these cool titles you can obtain, which says a lot about all the kinds of things you've done and like the kinds of challenges you've succeeded maybe. Like this one came from Super Adventure Box, Distinction and Applied Jumping. So basically I completed all of the achievements in the Super Adventure Box World 1, which was pretty tricky, took a bit of time, but I made it happen eventually. But you will notice this here. When you reach a certain amount of achievement points, you'll get these sort of tier rewards. Now, I believe it's not just the gold and like the bonus boosts that's permanent in the amount of money you will receive over time from doing random stuff and finding. But you also get the chests themselves. I don't recall what the chests actually have inside of them, but you also notice that and a choice of skin. So each time I get one of these, I can basically unlock a special skin item that says a lot about how much I've been achieving in this. But let me show you something else interesting. Sometimes you get stuff like these out of those chests. Now this is actually what I'm using right now on this character, which is my main. Unfortunately, I cannot dye them and have, like, say, blue magma falling from them or something. That would be pretty cool, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. I really wish it did, but unfortunately it doesn't. I still cannot get over my new sword. I just love it so much. I love the hell out of it. But yeah, I skinned my helmet back to normal, my ramparts. But I still have the Ventari pauldrons, chests, and boots going on. But yeah, I thought I would sport these arms just for sake of status. I may change them eventually, but, you know, I gotta use them now, just for my own self-gratification, satisfactory. Yeah, I've probably gotten, from the other die pack I've gotten before from the level 80 booster thing, I think I've gotten at least one new die in the uncommon, but that's kind of hard to remember with it being one with all of these. I have no idea what it was. It might have been pitch. I am not quite sure. Might have been teal. I really have no idea. Could have been nectar. I have no idea if I would have just bought nectar. I feel like to some degree I am kind of picky with how I buy these, besides like, you know, which one's cheaper to where I could probably get another one yet. Like, I do actually take some consideration to that. See, I'm pretty sure I had tea shade before. Like, I took my grays pretty seriously. And I basically have nothing else new. Like, I'm still sporting my Raven mail carrier. I don't recall how I got that, actually. I want to say I probably bought it from someone over at a trade post. Let's see, I haven't ever gotten any new glider skins. From what I can tell you, you either have to do something really well for certain ones, but the rest of them basically come from the gem store. Like, say, the bubble glider. You would have to, like, go into your gem store tab, Blackline Trading Company, it'll say here, but gem store, and you'll see all this stuff like this, which you can either pay for with real money, or you could, since this is Guild Wars 2, and Guild Wars 2 is awesome, you could earn the gold to exchange into gems to pay for it. But that can take a bit of gold. And gold takes a lot of time to get. Though fortunately there's a decent amount of events you can do to get said things for said amount of gold. Like, you can do Tequatl for like 3 gold at least. You can do Silver Wastes meta or stuff in Auric Basin or something. Those usually offer a lot of items worth a lot of gold. And some of them even offer useful and pretty cool looking weapons and skins and stuff. So that's just another plus. It's like, you can't complain. Like, it's hard work and takes a lot of people, but it's very rewarding in the end game. But yeah, I've seen people using this one. It's pretty cool. Fortunately, I cannot preview it here, but it's still pretty cool if you've seen it. It's like a person with their arms out leaning forward in a bubble. It basically just takes the visual representation of a standard glider. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. You also see there's stuff like the Phoenix Kite Glider, the Ironclad Glider. For the most part, most of these I'm not too crazy about, but there's also the Exalted Glider. There's some kind of stuff here, which is like some kind of boosts or something to your game experience. Oh, so that's how you get the Misfire Wolf Elite skill. I was wondering about that. But yeah, you can also get stuff for your home instance, where you can basically get free resources from, rather than just exploring all of Tyria for. Which is pretty cool. Like, clothes rack, that saves you a lot of trouble just harvesting random equipment you find. Let's see, basic harvesting node. So basically just like herbs and food and such. Sometimes muzzles. But no muzzles in these. You'll notice it says you can only buy one of these. That's because it gives you a lot of these nodes. Bank tab expansion. This basically gives you a whole nother section of your bank to shove things in, which is actually kind of a real idea to consider. A bag slot expansion, which means I could have more slots of bags going. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's saying you can have up to 8, which means there would be one about here. Wait, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because this probably doesn't actually count towards that at all. I'd be surprised if it did. Storage expander. Increase the stack size of all stored materials by 250. Oh, that's nice. Because currently you can hold up to 250. So this will basically double that and mean you can hold on to more of materials inside of what's essentially your bank, or through your bank, and that, which is also used through like your crafting and all that, is still taken into consideration. It's pretty cool. Very useful, saves you a lot of travel time, I would say. Revenant mail carrier. This would probably be the one mail carrier I would consider buying. Just because I want a misty figure just coming out of nowhere and giving me my mail. Alright. The super adventure, super explosive finisher. Let's play that again. Whee! This was from the Mad King event during Halloween time. This is because I'm Doliac rank. This was when I was Deer rank. This was when I was a newbie Rabbit rank. And this is what I usually use. And then here is the default.
I have everything you need.
It's a little basic, but it can do the trick.
Excelsior. All prices are non-negotiable.
So yeah, I feel pretty cool lately. So the way the glider works is it has to be certain elevation to work. Traveler, but you are clearly an Order of Whispers agent. You're probably also in on this. You might be a traveler. Or you're another one. I haven't really seen many char in the Order of Whispers. Tail him! We're tailing this guy. We're tailing him. I lost him. He's too clever. Whee! The sound was very off on that. It didn't even happen. Disappoint. So ultimately, I decided I was going to level 80 boost my Mesmer. Now, it was probably a considerably waste to use it on just less than 20 level difference to max level. But the way I see it, it's worth it to go slower at the earlier levels and such than it is to go fast, because you are much more likely to get Black Lion chest keys. Like, those are so rare to come by. I had to consider it. But yeah, ultimately I was given full level 80 equipment. These are not the default skins it came with. I changed them, but That's also kind of a waste of me to do because I actually
May the stars
have an
guide
outfit
you.
over this. But you know what? Who cares? I still like this outfit. It is so dashing and kind of mysterious. Like a whisper in the night. I have no idea. But yeah, it's it's a pretty cool equipment boost. Now let me show you what the skin selection for stuff like this is like. I just realized I have not changed the skin on this ever. Okay, that looks cool. Why have I not been using that on my main?
You want
Huh.
something?
Let's see. Sturdy Armorsmith's backpack, simple Armorsmith's backpack, intricate Armorsmith's backpack. Look at the anvil. Just like not a care in the world what's being lifted on your back. Ornate Armorsmith's backpack, giant frickin' helmet. Oh, you know, I make armor for giants. Elegant Armorsmith's backpack. It's like classy giants armor on the top. Practical Armorsmith's backpack. I'm not sure if it's practical to carry an anvil on your back. I seriously think that'd be like breaking your back eventually. Universal multi-tool pack. King Toad backpack cover. I forget how I got this. I know what it's from, but I don't know how I got this. This is the one I currently use on the back of my main. I just love how it waves when I like
May the stars
turn it.
guide you.
I have everything you need right here.
And this is particularly a cool one. The Recruits Pack? Is that actually a pack? Looks more like a defensive piece on your back or something. Huh. I guess let's show another quick example of what skins are like. The Apprentice Band, which is like the basic light armor piece.
More violets, I say.
Seer Mask.
Building looked like an octopus.
Ironically, a blindfold. County Mask. Magician Mask. Cabalist. Hood. Conjurer Mask. You'll notice a lot of these are masks because this is the light armor section. I cannot go into heavy armor skins. Embroidered. Circlet. So there's probably very few actual helmets in all this. This one I kind of like. Has like a nice little sort of aesthetically pleasing piece to it. Winged headpiece. Winged? Okay, yeah, it is. Kind of mysterious. Masquerade mask. Researcher mask, which is ironically what appears to be binoculars. Dry bones. Oh. So this is, I believe this came from Auric... No, it wasn't from Auric Basin. It was from, the Orion territory. This is basically a harder to get kind of skin piece that's really expensive in karma to obtain.
If you're Marjorie, you gotta let me give you a kiss.
Here's the one I'm currently using, which is like this little piece over the eye. This is, the bunny ears are one I got from, the gem store
May the stars guide
with,
you.
some gold I had. Apparently these are rare. Also got a wizard's hat. But I'm still debating where I want to be using this. I'm thinking my 5th character as a final will become an elementalist. I'm just gonna put that in their head and make them all wizardy. You're a wizard, Harry. Glacial Circuit. Now these are elementalist ones, but I haven't gotten all of them because I just haven't had the patience to get them all. Like if you can set the starter pieces of sort of symbolic bits onto your character when you start your character. And that's basically something you can do for a lot of different skin alternatives, even for... Actually, I don't know if other classes can never use them. Phantasm's Mask. I believe that's the one I started with for this character. Fanged Dread Mask. Carapace Cowl. Oh, this is of the Carapace set. Right. So that would mean this would be used for getting luminescence gear in the Silver Wastes, which I'm yet to do. Let me tell you, that's another thing about achievements. You have collections, you have your basic collections, and then somewhere in the lines you have your luminescence gear you can possibly obtain. Now, let me tell you, it is a lot of work. You have to get a little of everything to get them. Now, when I say that, and you probably see this 3 out of 5, don't be fooled. It's a lot harder than it looks. Let's see, I need tendons of like everything. Imbued Firefly Luminescence. I need Firefly Luminescence from Caledon Forest. At an underground pollen cloud and the Silver Wastes. I need Carapace Shoulders, which I do not have.
I offer the best prices around.
Oh, I see. So I need all 3 types of Carapace shoulder pieces.
All prices
Of heavy, light, and medium. Then I need Cave's Blossom.
I know your face from my dream.
I've heard of this. You know, I think some of these are actually things I can get from the Laurel Merchant. I'm positive it has to be. Where are you? There you are. Still loading in. Ascended Gear. Family Crest. I'm not sure if I have to obtain it in a specific way, but
As far as I know,
it's here.
anywhere in years. The sub-director says she's been assured by Chairman
Let's see.
Still calling the shots. I wouldn't be surprised if old Chairman Overkill ate the guy himself.
Then there's more Ascended Gear, which means it could be in here also. World versus World, one-time purchases. More Ascended Gear. Ascended Recipes. Living World Season 1 rewards. Now some of these are actually kind of useful because they can also go in your home instance, rather than the stuff you can buy in the gem store. And there's also a few small stuff. When these say like gift of something, that can mean 2 things. It can be something that goes into your legendary stuff, which usually would be more referring definitely of that if the name is purple, for its more legendary item status, or if it's anything else that says gift of something, then that means it basically puts like a node into your home instance. Gift of quartz. So this will put a quartz node in my home instance. This will put a candy corn node in my home instance. Both of these are mining nodes, by the way. Let's see. Miniatures. This is some backpack skin item. This is another backpack skin item, I think. What does that look like? Oh, that's that? I always thought that thing was so ugly. I always thought it was something else. I thought that was what Maldry was. Twisted watchwork shoulders. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff you can get from just looking into little areas. Achievement rewards. Let's see. Looks like I've gotten basically all of these. Yeah, I have no idea where the one things are. Maybe I just overlooked them. Moving on. So along the list of other things I received from the level 80 booster, I've received a full stack of these. I think I received these. I received 2 sort of world versus world blueprints. I received 5 teleport to friends. I received 25 mango pies and 25 superior sharpening stones, which are basically item boosters, which boost my stats for a temporary amount of time, from 30 minutes to an hour for some. A celebration booster. Boosts magic find, world versus world rank gain, experience from kills, gold from kills, 10% bonus track progress. This is an old sword, by the way. I just haven't tossed it yet. I've been saving it for special purposes. I think I might have gotten something else out of that, but I have no idea. So here's a place me and some friends got. My buddy Alex asked me to help him get one of his friends this base and such. I guess they used to be a big guild and then kind of went away after a while, but are kind of trying to bring it back. It's the Tiki Guild. Don't ask, I don't really know why, but it's fine. Yeah, I've been helping kind of try to bring it up to standards and such. Help kind of build it off a bit. I've been donating a few things here and there. I haven't donated anything to this, or anything else in a little while. Though I definitely have something to offer to all of it. Well, not all of it. I mean, I definitely cannot get glass mugs or food, as I don't have the chef's crafting. I'm hesitant to call it crafting. You break it, I break you. But yeah, this place is vastly different from the guild base that I've personally been accustomed to, which is Gilded Hollow. Over here is where the Tavern area is. It's gonna need some work, but it at the very least has this far. So yeah. Cool. Obviously, this is gonna be a fellow they're gonna need. As I recall, they need that person for sort of like a material kind of thing that they need for doing upgrades to a little of everything. Though ironically, it's like a material you cannot like otherwise have, really. I don't really know how that works or why, but it's perfectly fine. I want to say one of the bigger differences to this place is that it's a lot more explorational than Gilded Hollow is at first. I say at first because Gilded Hollow sort of develops on itself as the upgrades go. Even further, I want to say, in terms of travel. Otherwise, I'm basically already at the freaking arena. But this isn't set and working yet. There's no special keep you out walls and stuff. But yeah, a lot of this place can be pretty visited though. Like there's bridges everywhere, there's ways up everywhere. And we did this with like 4 or 5 people. We got this place in one try with 4 or 5 people. That is grossly undermanned. You usually have at least 2 or 3 teams of people doing this, like one team covering top, one team covering bottom. We didn't even have that. We had one team, and we got this. It could have been lucky, who knows. But we made it happen, and that was cool. Exit arena. Take me. I never noticed that there. That's actually kind of funny. I done good, guys. I done good. Totally done good. Creator of Widows. So anyway, you guys, I guess I'll call it done here for now. This is the Land of Ore. Pretty crazy place. Lots of undead. Lots of bad things. Basically everywhere at all times. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye bye.